All right, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Alex Reed, the Public Relations Manager for the Florida Everblades, also the team's broadcaster. I want to thank everybody for being here today. It's a big announcement, one I know a lot of you have been pretty eager to learn the answer to. But first off, just want to welcome everybody again, all of our fans, our season ticket holders. I see members of our fan club here as well. And of course, the members of the media. We certainly appreciate you taking some time to come out. I also want to welcome all of our Facebook people who are watching this stream live on Facebook as well. Thank you for tuning in as well. And you know, you look at, we haven't had a press conference of this type in quite some time. You know, we've had a coaching situation that was with Greg Poss for 6 seasons. And you look at the 18 years of the team's history, only 4 coaches had been the bench boss of the Florida Everblades. And you start with Bob Ferguson, who's now the assistant general manager with the Anaheim Ducks organization. Then in the second coach in team history, Jerry Fleming, who had a lengthy tenure here. And a lot of the fans certainly enjoyed Jerry, and of course a couple long runs there, a couple Kelly Cup appearances. And then of course he's coaching in the American Hockey League with the Bakersfield Condors. 2 years with Malcolm Cameron, who is back in the league with the Wichita Thunder. So he'll be back in the league. We'll be seeing him throughout the years. And then, of course, Greg Poss, 6 seasons with the team, about 240 wins, 30 in the postseason, and he brought the team's first championship in 2012. And we certainly appreciate Greg, his efforts here with the organization for a lengthy amount of time, and wish him all the best in his new endeavor with Red Bull Salzburg over in Austria. It's one of the great opportunities overseas in Europe, and we're very happy for him, and we wish him all the best. And really, the announcement that came with Greg's departure means that it's time to usher in a new era here with the Florida Everblades. And it was a process I know that Craig Brush took very seriously moving forward here to make the choice. And at this time, we'd like to introduce Craig Brush. He's an ECHL Hall of Famer, inducted this past February, and certainly one of the founding fathers here of the organization. But please at this time welcome Everblades President, General Manager Craig Brush.
Thanks, Alex. I can throw away page 1 of my speech. He said everything that I was going to say.
I talked to you.
Is my makeup okay? I would like to echo Alex's thoughts about Greg Poss. We wish him well in Salzburg. He, had 6 great years here, and it's one other thing I wanted to thank. Oh yeah, the Kelly Cup. The selection process was very similar to the one when Greg joined us. I had over 50 resumes. It's a lot easier now with email the way it is to handle all of that. I had about 10 telephone calls with prospective coaches and 5 face-to-face interviews and 1 new coach. Our new coach was a 2nd-round draft pick with the Phoenix team in the NHL. He played 3 years in the OHL in junior hockey, 8 years of pro hockey in the ECHL, the AHL, and 1 game in the NHL. And maybe he'll tell you about that game when he comes up here. He took a brief hiatus after retiring from playing hockey, and then got back into coaching in the SPHL for 2 years in Augusta, and then 3 years in Idaho in our league, and what is a very good franchise out there and very competitive one. And in those 3 years, his record was 132 and 64. Last year, he coached in Kelowna in the WHL in junior hockey and had a record there of 48 and 20. So his experience has been great. And when I was looking for a coach, the track record was obviously an important thing. I wanted somebody that I would be comfortable working with, and somebody that could lead us deep into the playoffs. And I'll stop short of saying win the Kelly Cup, but we want to compete for that every year. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our new head coach and director of hockey operations, Brad Ralph.
Well, good afternoon. I'm excited to be here. I'd like to thank Greg for giving me this opportunity. One thing that really appealed to me was the tradition that the Florida Everblades have. Long tradition of winning it's a first-class organization, and it's an organization people want to be a part of. So I'm very appreciative for this opportunity. I think what you're going to see out of my hockey teams, there's 3 things that come to mind as I look over the teams that I've coached over the past 6 years. The first thing is intelligence. You know, I stress intelligence. I want my teams to play smart, make reads at a high tempo. The other thing is we want to play fast. You know, the game's a fast-paced game, as we all know, and being able to make reads and play the game fast is critical. And I think my teams have done a great job of that in the past, and that is a reflection of our success. And the last thing is emotion. I think probably the most important thing is playing an aggressive game, playing with emotion. I think if we can do that this season, we'll have a lot of success like we've had in the past. So other than that, I'd just like to, you know, I'm looking forward to getting to meet you all and get my family moved down here, and I think it's going to be a great season. Thank you. And last year, we'd like to recognize Tad O'Had. Tad's been with the organization for 3 years. You know, we'd like to recognize his hard work and his dedication to the team, and he will be named associate coach this year. Yeah, and you know, I'm excited to work with Tad. He's a good person, a good hockey mind, and I think we've already established a great relationship. So I think good things are ahead of us. Thank you.
Very well.
First off, I'd like to thank Craig Brush for the opportunity to continue with the organization. This is a remarkable organization, as Brad spoke about, and every day very fortunate to be able to wake up and do what you love, which is coaching hockey. Very excited to work with Brad Rolfe. He has an outstanding track record, has had a great history in this league and beyond. I'm looking forward to working with him. I'd also like to thank Greg Poss, who's been instrumental in my development over the years, and I wish him nothing but the very best in Salzburg. Once again, I'm looking forward to an outstanding hockey season. Can't get here quick enough, and great to see all of you. Thank you.
These two have been inseparable since Brad's been here. So every time I walk back there, they've been together here already planning for things next year. And the recruiting process, which is ongoing as well. It's been a pretty busy week here with some of the transactions, so we're excited. I think we're less than 100 days away from opening weekend. It's hard to believe, but the hockey off season, which we know is very short. But at this time, I do want to just make a couple things here for the media. You will have an opportunity to get some one-on-one time here with Brad and anybody up here at this table for your interviews. You can get on to your next story. For the fans, just sit tight. Just please let the media get those interviews first, and then you'll have a chance to interact and mingle here with Brad. So just please keep that in mind. Just give the media a chance to get everything they need so they can get on their way. They're very busy people, and we thank them for coming out here today. And thank all of you. I think the excitement here with the team, it's a new era. The fifth head coach is now officially ushered in, and we're excited to move forward here. So again, thank you for your time, and we will have a chance here to meet with everybody here momentarily. Go Blades. Thank you. Well, we could do that.
Yeah, if you want, are there questions? Anyone?
What's the correct spelling of the last name?
RALPH.
Okay, thank you.
Any other formal questions? All right. Well, feel free to sit and mingle a little bit if you'd like. Just hang out a little bit. I'm going to have the media here talk with Brad, but again, thank you.
Thank you.